Everybody knows. Everybody knows. There's even a song about this card. Everybody knows. The Ace of Spades is the victory card. And that's what we claimed at the Hot Gates, victory. So Gambit, if you go to the final battle of the Hot Gates tonight, the final gathering, I think there's one more gathering. One more. If you choose to go, bring the victory card. Bring the Ace of Spades cards for yours truly. For victory. It's the victory card. We've already got victory. Gambit accomplished. He already went there. Victory, in my opinion. But if he wants to top it off and go to the final gathering, after he's strong-arming the legislators to help Israel, after he's doing that with his bow staff, that's what I'd bring. You help them or else I'll hit you with the bow staff right here, right now. My friend Wolverine just tricked the FBI. You do it. You sign it right now. That's how Gambit will do it. If I was Gambit. You know what I'm saying? But Gambit's smarter than Wolverine. He's less brutal. He is. He's more, yeah. He's more of a tactician, so I don't know how Gambit will handle the senators. The Wolverine is more in your face, you know what I'm saying? Gambit's more tactical, so I don't know. He may climb the outside of Capitol Hill, break in the side of the building. You know, who knows? Gambit may do some tactical stuff outside the building, break in, you know, while they think they're by themselves in their office. And then they're like, what are you doing in here? What are you doing here? The door's locked. Gambit's like, you sign that legislation right now. No messing around. That's how Gambit would do it. Probably. No messing around with Gambit. But anyways, victory. Victory. Wolverine was just going to the front door. Right through the front door. Door's locked to the legislator's office. So what? You think a little lock is going to stop the Wolverine? I'll just bust down the door with my leg. You know? Just bust it down. You know what I'm saying? They know I'll do it. I'm like, how many locks are on that door? Is it steel? Is it a jail cell door? It ain't stopping the Wolverine. It ain't stopping the jail cell door. Barely stopped the Wolverine. Barely. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could only hold me a few days. They're like, get him out of here. He's wild. You know what I'm saying? They're like, but if we leave him, if he leaves the jail, he's coming for revenge. They're right. They're right. They knew it too. They could feel it before I left the jail. They knew if we let him go, he's coming for us all. They're correct. They're correct. Mm-hmm. And I know what all they look like. That's all there's to it. I know what they look like. So that's half the battle. That's half the battle. The people that do you dirty, you know what they look like. You see them on the streets. They're toast. They're toast. You know, you see them like after work, after they leave the jail, after their shift at the jail is over. They go home. You know, I see them walking to their home. You know, they're toast. Just kidding. Well, kind of. But anyways, victory. Gambit's tactics are not like that. He's not as brutal as the Wolverine, obviously. Wolverine that's off the X-Men team is lethal, as you figured out. No Lord Jesus to rein him in. No Lord Jesus. I'll repeat that. I was obedient to Jesus for a long time, setting up the team, setting up the mission. I went rogue. There's no overhead over the Wolverine. Nothing. God knows it. Think about it. I don't respect God's authority totally. I don't. Based on what I've seen in man's authority, all authority comes from God. Authorities shooting kids. They're putting me in jail, bullying me, you know, doing all these, you know, things in court, you know, all these things. I'm like, you know, of course I don't believe that God's authority is supreme right now. I'm challenging God's authority through the authority of men, because all authority comes from God according to the Bible. I'm lethal when I don't respect God's authority or any authority. Who's to tell me no? There's nobody telling me no. No, don't do that. There's nobody. I got no overhead. I have no superior. Wolverine without no superior, without any superior, no authority over him that he respects. Totally lethal. Totally lethal. You know what I'm saying? No rules. No law. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it's not about that. It's about Gambit's final day. At the hot gates, the victory card. The victory card, yes indeed. I myself am not claiming victory for myself yet. This war is far from over for the Wolverine. This war is far from over. I'm not claiming the victory card yet, even though the Lord Jesus has the victory. I don't feel like I have the victory yet in my own life. I'm not holding the victory card for myself. This is for Gambit, you know what I'm saying? And I'll hold this tonight after the whole hot gates is done. I will hold it again tonight. Be like, ace card to Gambit. Aces. Even a song was made about it. You know that song by Motorhead. Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. Any card that has a song about it is legit. There's something to the Ace of Spades. It's the victory card, and we all know it. But I'm repeating myself, but we all know it. All right. Here's to you, Gambit. Yeah. Hopefully he didn't have to charge any of these things. I didn't see any. I saw a little bit of the summit. I didn't see any charged cards being thrown at the general, for example, like I would have done. But I don't have the ability to charge cards. That's not my gift, you know what I mean? My gift is to just be a wild man and take punishment. They're like, he's not done yet? He's not dead? No, I'm not. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even got one revenge yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't completed one revenge plan yet. We're just getting started, you know what I'm saying? In order to get revenge, you have to find the targets, you know what I'm saying? I haven't found them yet. I haven't found the targets yet, you know what I'm saying? To get revenge on. So, Ace of Spades. Victory card for Gambit. Yep. I respect Gambit. I do. He followed. He did the mission. He did. I respect him totally. When everybody else failed, every X-Men failed in many ways. In many ways, they failed. Gambit did it, and I knew he would. I knew he would. He's the most legit follower of Jesus on earth. I'm not kidding. I did so many tests over the years, you know, that other X-Men failed. I did so many tests. Gambit passed them all. Gambit passed them all. Even the system failed the test. Gambit still passed. You know, I fooled the police. I fooled the FBI. Gambit still passed the test. He still did the mission. I'm like, whoa, he's legit. That's scary. That's dedication to the Lord. You know what I mean? He knew it was the Lord's mission. He doesn't mess around. Gambit doesn't mess around. If it's the Lord's mission, he knows it, like I do. Just to have one guy stand in for Bishop at the summit, the Lord Jesus is calling. Gambit knew that. It's no questions asked. Gambit will do it. To the point where it's like, don't worry, team, I'll do it. I got this covered. So, anyways, I'm running out of space, but that's all I want to say is that Ace of Spades, victory card. Don't you worry about it.